few weeks ago, my oldest friend Galyn came to visit for a couple of days. Galyn has been on the channel once before, very briefly. By trade, Galyn is an engineer, and this being his first visit to our mountain house Saga, he wanted to do a project. Something that we could finish in less than a day that would entertain an engineer. How about some steps? Sadly, no, we did not have time for a spiral, but how about this? The steps in front of our garage door have had it. Time for a rebuild. Fortunately, back in 2023, when we had to remove our failing front deck, link in the doobly-doo, part of the project was also to remove this brick flower bed. Now, being a good thrifty mountain man, I saved all those bricks, knowing that there'd be some future project that would use them.
We can move them with the tractor, so.
We spent a few minutes engineering and then dove right in.
Come you ladies and gentlemen, listen to the song. Sing it to you right, but you might think it's wrong. May make you mad, but I mean no harm. It's just about the renter's on Penny's farm. It's the hard times in the country out on Penny's farm. You move out on Penny's farm, plant a little crop of bagger and a little crop of corn. Come around and see you're gonna plit and plot till you get yourself a mortgage on everything you got. It's the hard times in the country out on Penny's farm. Hadn't George Penny got a flattering mouth? Move you to the country in a little log house. Got no windows but the cracks in the wall. He'll work you all summer and rob you in the fall. It's the hard times in the country out on Penny's farm.
That'll
you
work.
go in the field, you'll work all day. Wait the night, but you get no pay. Promise to meet or a little bucket of lard. It's hard to be a runner on Penny's farm. It's the hard times in the country out on Penny's farm. Here George Penny, he'll come into town with a wagon load of peaches, not a one of them sound. Got to have his money or somebody's check. Pay him for a bushel and you don't get a peck. It's the hard times in the country.
I mean, that looks like somebody knew what they were doing. Look at that. Good job, man. Hey.
Now I know what you're thinking. Trent, there are some substantial gaps around the outside there. Well, I didn't have a masonry cutoff wheel, and I didn't want to waste the precious time that I had with Galyn to go drive an hour to get one. So I waited till later.
4 to 6 days later.
Hadn't George Penny got a flattering mouth? Move you to the country in a little log house. Got no windows but the cracks in the wall. He'll work you all summer and rob you in the fall. It's the hard times in the country out on Penny's farm. You go in the field, you'll work all day. Wait the night, but you get no pay. Promise to meet or a little bucket of lard. It's hard to be a runner on Penny's farm. It's the hard times in the country out on Penny's farm. Here George Penny, he'll come into town with a wagon load of peaches, not a one of them sound. Got to have his money or somebody's check. Pay him for a bushel and you don't get a peck. It's the hard times in the country out on Penny's farm. George Penny renters, they'll come into town with their hands in the pockets and their head hanging down. Go in the store and the merchant will say, your mortgage is due and I'm looking for my pay. It's the hard times in the country out on Penny's farm. hand in his pocket with a trembling hand. Can't pay you all, but I'll pay you what I can. Then to the telephone, the merchant make a call. He'll put you on chain gang, don't pay it all. It's hard times in the country, out on Penny's farm.